Welcome to Top 6's. In this video we're gonna talk about top 6 striking images due to COVID-19 impact in the world. If you are a fan of our video, make sure to subscribe our channel and click bell button and get notified about our latest updates. At this moment more than 194 countries are facing challenges of COVID-19, but due to impact of coronavirus across the world, some pictures are floating viral on social media of empty places that usually hold thousands of people's daily basis. Bodies are piling up in cities unequipped to handle the influx, and the world watches from the internet. Let's look up what are they, shall we?
Number 6.
Mobile mortuaries in New York. This image shows bodies being loaded into refrigerated trucks outside a New York City hospital. New York City was one of the hardest hit American cities in the early days of the crisis, and its hospitals quickly reached capacity on a number of services, which include the storage of the dead. The Brooklyn Hospital is one of many that have turned to such measures to store bodies.
Number 5.
Commitment of healthcare workers. COVID-19 has affected millions of people all over the world, but the most threatened group isn't the elderly and immune-compromised, it's the hospital workers who fight against the virus every day. All over the world, doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers spend long days and even longer nights tending to the sick and dying with little to no personal protective equipment keeping them safe.
Number 4.
Dr. Li Wenliang's selfie. Dr. Li was the whistleblower who sounded the initial alarm over a virus he had been observing that was similar to SARS. He was admonished by the Communist Party of China for making false comments on the internet. After contracting the virus he was fighting against, he took this photo from his hospital bed. He died on February 7th, and this photograph went viral. Shortly after his death, the Communist Party of China issued a solemn apology for its admonishment of Dr. Li, though, by that time, the virus had spread outside of the country's borders.
Number 3.
Empty toilet papers. For whatever reason, people around the world began panic buying as the COVID-19 crisis worsened. Even in nations that had yet to experience a single case, people flocked to stores, but they weren't there to buy rice, beans, or other long-lasting sustainable foods. They were there to buy toilet paper and lots of it. It's rather inexplicable, but toilet paper became the hot commodity of March 2020.
Number 2.
Covidiot in India. What is a covidiot? It means someone who ignores the warnings regarding public health or safety. Police in India issued old-school punishments to dunces flouting strict quarantine rules, making them write out "I didn't follow lockdown. I am sorry" at least 500 times to a foreigner as a punishment. It was a light punishment to that foreigner, but in some instances most of people beaten up by police officers for violating lockdown law.
Number 1.
Mecca. On March 5th, government of Saudi Arabia temporarily suspend pilgrimage visits in order to stop the spread of the novel coronavirus. That Kaaba, the cube at the center of the Great Mosque in Mecca, is central to the Hajj but also considered one of the most sacred spots in Islam. Muslims everywhere pray in its direction, and locals and foreigners alike visit the site all year around. It's the site of the Hajj, a pilgrimage that every Muslim must do at least once in their lives if they are able to do so. The site often sees as many as 5 million people during the 2 al-Hijjah on the Islamic calendar. In 2020, it falls between July 22nd and August 19th in 2020, and if the world returns to any semblance of normalcy by then, millions of people will be seen visiting the holy site. Thank you for watching.